What's up everyone? Welcome back to Berlin XPedition. Today's video is something special because this is officially the biggest Super Wheelspin opening I've ever done in Forza Horizon 5. We're not opening 10, we're not opening 50, we're not opening 100. Today, we are opening 500 Super Wheelspins. This took a serious amount of time, grinding, and patience to put together. So if you enjoy this kind of content, your support genuinely means a lot. Before we start spinning, I want to show you where we're at right now. At the moment, I have 64,940,715 credits, and I've collected 589 cars so far. By the end of this video, all of that is going to change. So here's what I want you to do. Drop a comment right now and tell me what you think my credits will look like after all 500 Super Wheelspins, and how many new cars you think I'm going to unlock by the end. Now, quick reminder about the Forza Horizon 6 giveaway. I'm giving away a PC copy of Forza Horizon 6. To enter, all you need to do is like this video, subscribe to Berlin XPedition, and comment on this video. That comment itself counts as your entry. The winner will be announced on May 1st, 2026. And finally, just know this. This was a huge grind, and if this video does well, it motivates me to keep pushing and bring you even bigger content like this. All right, let's get to the real deal. Before we get deep into the Super Wheelspins, the first thing I'm going to do is sell duplicate cars, gift a few special ones to other players, and keep the ultra rare cars safely in my garage. And while all these Super Wheelspins roll, this is the perfect time to talk about Forza Horizon 6. Because honestly, this is the most excited I've been for a Horizon game in a very long time. For the first time in years, Forza Horizon 6 feels like it's actually trying to change how the game works, not just how it looks. One of the biggest changes, and easily the most important one, is progression. In previous Horizon games, everything was handed to you almost instantly. Supercars, hypercars, millions of credits, festival status, all within the first hour. It looked impressive, but it completely killed motivation. In Horizon 6, that's no longer the case. This time, you start as a tourist. Not a superstar, not a legend, not the boss of the festival, just someone with a dream of joining it. You're given a taste of something incredible early on, and then it's taken away. If you want it back, you have to earn it. That alone already puts Horizon 6 on a completely different level. And the way progression works ties directly into the return of the wristband system. As you earn wristbands, you unlock new events, better opportunities, and more access to the festival itself. It finally feels like effort actually matters again. Another thing that really stands out is the collection journal. As you explore Japan, you collect stamps tied to locations and experiences. It sounds small, but it adds meaning to exploration, and it fits perfectly with the culture and setting of the map. Now let's talk about the map itself, because Tokyo in Horizon 6 is massive. The city is roughly 5 times larger than the main city in Horizon 5. And it's not just bigger, it's denser. More verticality, tighter streets, neon lighting, and layered roads that actually feel like a real city instead of a backdrop. And yes, you can race the Shinkansen, the bullet train, very early in the game. That moment alone sets the tone for what Horizon 6 is aiming to be. The environments overall look far more intentional. Roads feel more varied in size, elevation actually matters, and off-road areas finally look like places where you can genuinely get stuck if you mess up. That sense of weight also carries into the driving physics. Cars finally feel heavy. They feel planted. They react to terrain and speed in a way that feels more grounded without losing the fun that Horizon is known for. Even the steering animations have been upgraded with more realistic rotation that makes drifting and aggressive driving feel more natural. As the Super Wheelspins keep rolling in the background, what really excites me is how all of this ties together. Progression, physics, environment, and scale all feel like they're finally aligned. And we haven't even talked about cars yet, with over 500 cars confirmed at launch. Plus more coming post-release, Horizon 6 already has one of the most diverse car lineups the series has ever seen. From modern hypercars, to classic Japanese legends, to extreme time attack builds, it's all here. And the best part is, cars finally feel like something you earn. not something you're handed. That alone makes every Super Wheelspin in this video feel even more meaningful. As the Super Wheelspins keep stacking rewards, one thing that really stands out about Forza Horizon 6 is how much more personal the game feels this time around. One of the biggest changes supporting that is the introduction of fully customizable garages. Every house you own now comes with a garage space that you can decorate and design yourself. This isn't just a menu screen anymore. It's a physical space where your cars live, and you finally have somewhere meaningful to show off the machines you've spent time earning. You can theme garages differently, move cars around, decorate the environment, and even download garage layouts created by other players. It turns collecting cars into something visual and satisfying, instead of just watching numbers go up in a menu. And that ties perfectly into how Horizon 6 handles car culture. Car meets are back, and this time they exist naturally in the open world. There are no loading screens, no separate lobbies. You simply drive up, park, and you're in. At these meets, you can inspect other players' cars, download their liveries and tunes, or even buy an identical copy of a car you really like. It makes the world feel alive in a way that Horizon 5 never quite managed. On the more competitive side, drag meets also return. With synchronized start lights and multiple lanes, these are placed throughout the map in locations that make sense, from festival areas to city highways. Time attack events also work the same way. You drive up to a circuit, start a run instantly, and your time appears on a leaderboard that exists right there in the open world. No interruptions, no waiting, just drive. All of this feeds into the feeling that Horizon 6 respects your time much more than previous games. Multiplayer modes are also more clearly defined this time. The Eliminator is back, Hide and Seek is back, and there's a brand new competitive mode focused entirely on spec racing, where cars are regulated and driver skill matters more than tuning or upgrades. That's a big deal, because it gives competitive players a proper space without forcing everyone else into it. And if you're someone who prefers playing solo, that's still fully supported. Horizon 6 is not an always online game. You can explore, race, and progress offline once the game has been activated for the first time. Now let's talk about customization, because this is where expectations need to be realistic. There are meaningful improvements. You can now run different wheels on the front and rear, add window decals, and access a wider variety of body kits and parts on select cars. Drift-focused components are more clearly defined, and visual customization has definitely expanded. But Horizon 6 is not trying to be a deep underground-style customization game. The focus is still on variety and scale, not rebuilding every single car from the ground up. And honestly, that's okay. With a car list this large, it's unrealistic to expect extreme customization on everything. The important thing is that the cars that matter most to car culture are getting the attention they deserve. As these Super Wheelspins keep spinning, you'll notice just how varied the car rewards already are, and that variety is exactly what Horizon does best. Another small but important detail is road design. There has been some concern about road width, but the reality is that Horizon 6 offers a mix. There are wide highways, tight city streets, narrow mountain passes, and technical back roads. The variety is there, and it suits both casual driving and high-skill runs. Add in changing weather, seasonal snow in alpine regions, and improved surface physics, and the map feels far more dynamic overall. This brings us back to progression again, because everything you do feeds into it. You don't need to rush events. You don't need to chase meta cars. Exploration, photography, collecting, racing, and even just cruising all contribute in meaningful ways. And that's exactly what Horizon needed. At this point in the Super Wheelspin opening, you can already see the credits climbing and the garage filling up. And knowing how Horizon 6 handles progression makes these rewards feel earned, not just lucky. And we're not even done yet. As we move deeper into these Super Wheelspins, this is where everything about Forza Horizon 6 really starts to come together. One topic that needs to be talked about, honestly, is the game editions and VIP bonuses, because this directly affects progression. Forza Horizon 6 is clearly built around the idea that effort should matter again. You start at the bottom, work your way up, and slowly earn access to better cars, bigger events, and more freedom. That's why the idea of double credits from VIP raises some concerns. Progression and double rewards don't naturally go hand in hand. If the game is telling you that earning things matters again, then accelerating that process too much risks undercutting the entire system. The hope here is simple. Players should be able to enjoy early access, expansions, and extra content without being forced into progression shortcuts. If that balance is handled properly, Horizon 6 could finally deliver the long-term engagement the series has been missing. On the technical side, things are looking very solid. On console, you have a clear choice between a quality mode and a performance mode. And on PC, there's full support for higher frame rates, advanced graphics options, and ray tracing. Handheld devices are also properly supported, which means Horizon 6 isn't just scalable, it's flexible. Cross-platform progression and multiplayer are fully supported as well. No matter where you play, your progress follows you, and you can race, convoy, or meet up with friends across platforms without friction. That kind of support matters, especially for a game designed to be played for years. Now, let's circle back to the cars, because this is still the heart of Horizon. The launch lineup alone covers an incredible range. You've got modern performance cars like the Acura NSX Type S, brutal machines like the Ariel Atom, timeless legends from Ferrari, Porsche, Lamborghini, and Toyota, and some truly special entries that celebrate Japanese car culture in a way Horizon has never done before. There are also dedicated cars tied to specific experiences, like time attack builds, Forza Edition cars, and unique prototypes that you simply don't see in most racing games. The important thing is not just how many cars there are, but how they're used. Cars feel more purposeful now. Some are built for city driving, some for mountain passes, some for circuits, some for off-road, and some exist purely because they're weird, rare, or interesting. That variety is what makes Horizon special, and Horizon 6 leans into it harder than ever. Another big shift is how the campaign respects different playstyles. If you want to focus on structured progression and becoming a racing legend, that path is there. If you just want to explore, collect, take photos, and enjoy the world at your own pace, the game supports that too. You're not forced into one identity, and that freedom is exactly what Horizon should be about. As these Super Wheelspins keep ticking down, this feels like the perfect time to reflect on how far the series has come. Forza Horizon 6 doesn't feel like a simple sequel. It feels like a reset, a return to ideas that worked in the past, combined with lessons learned from years of experimentation. It's not perfect, and no game ever is. But the direction is clear, and for the first time in a long time, it feels like Horizon knows exactly what it wants to be. And honestly, that makes opening all these Super Wheelspins feel even better, because it feels like everything we're earning here will carry real meaning into the future of the series. As the Super Wheelspins keep rolling, this is the perfect moment to talk about the cars confirmed for Forza Horizon 6 so far, because honestly, this lineup already tells us a lot about the direction of the game. What stands out immediately is how balanced the car list feels. This isn't just about hypercars or modern performance machines. There's a real effort here to cover history, culture, and variety across different eras and regions. Starting with modern performance, cars like the Acura NSX Type S, Aston Martin Valkyrie, Koenigsegg Jesko, Pagani Huayra R, and the Ferrari F80 show that Horizon 6 is still very much about cutting-edge speed and technology. These are cars designed to feel extreme, dramatic, and special, and they serve as aspirational goals within the new progression system. At the same time, Horizon 6 is clearly leaning hard into Japanese car culture, and that's one of the most exciting parts of this list. You've got icons like the Toyota 2000 GT, classic Skylines, Fairlady Z models, multiple Silvia generations, the Toyota Supra, Celica GT4, Chaser Tourer 5, Soarer, GR86, GR Yaris, and even K-cars like the AutoZam AZ1 and Honda Beat. These aren't just filler cars. These are vehicles that define entire eras of car enthusiasm. There's also a strong presence of modern Japanese performance, with cars like the Nissan GT-R Nismo, Nissan Z Nismo, Honda Civic Type R, and the Lexus LFA, including a special Forza Edition version. These cars bridge the gap between nostalgia and modern engineering perfectly. Another big highlight is the inclusion of time attack cars, which shows that Horizon 6 is embracing more hardcore motorsport culture alongside its open world fun. Purpose-built machines from Honda, Nissan, Mitsubishi, and Toyota bring a level of intensity that fits perfectly with circuits, mountain passes, and technical driving challenges. Then there are the Forza Edition cars, which are clearly being positioned as special rewards rather than common drops. Cars like the RX-3 Forza Edition, MX-5 Forza Edition, LFA Forza Edition, and unique Nissan variants feel like celebration pieces rather than shortcuts, which fits the new progression-focused philosophy. European manufacturers are also well represented. Ferrari alone brings a mix of classic elegance and modern aggression, from the 275 GTB4 Spider to track-focused machines like the FX6 Evo and 488 Pista. Lamborghini adds variety with cars that range from hardcore track weapons to off-road capable exotics like the Huracan Storado. Porsche continues to deliver across generations with legendary models like the 911 Carrera RS and modern track-focused machines like the 911 GT3 RS. Alfa Romeo, Maserati, Aston Martin, and BMW further round out a lineup that feels genuinely curated rather than inflated. Off-road and rally fans aren't left out either. Vehicles like the Lancia Delta S4, Peugeot 205 Turbo 16, Mitsubishi Montero Evolution, Polaris and Can-Am machines, and specialized trucks show that Horizon 6 is still very much about variety in terrain and driving style. Even the more unusual inclusions, like microcars, utility vehicles, and oddball classics, play an important role. Cars like the Honda Acti, Wuling Sunshine, Myers Manx, and Suzuki-style K vehicles add personality and charm to the world. They make the map feel lived in rather than staged. Now let's talk about car packs, because this is where Horizon 6 really starts expanding beyond launch. The Italian Passion Car Pack brings together some truly special machines, blending heritage with modern performance. This pack celebrates Italian automotive identity in a way that feels intentional rather than random, offering cars that are as beautiful to look at as they are exciting to drive. Then there's the Time Attack Car Pack, which focuses heavily on extreme performance and competitive builds. These are cars designed with one purpose in mind, pushing limits on circuits and demanding skill from the driver. Not every car needs to be customizable or versatile when it exists to represent a specific racing discipline, and these cars do exactly that. What's important is how these packs fit into the larger ecosystem of the game. They don't feel like replacements for missing content. They feel like expansions to an already strong foundation. And that's the key takeaway here. Forza Horizon 6 isn't just throwing cars at players. It's building a world where cars have meaning, context, and purpose. Whether you're collecting classics, chasing modern performance, mastering time attack builds, or just cruising through Tokyo at night, there's something here for every type of player. As these Super Wheelspins continue to unlock rewards in the background, it's clear that Horizon 6 is shaping up to be a game where the garage actually matters again. And honestly, that's exactly what the series needed. All right, that's gonna bring this Super Wheelspin opening to a close. After opening all 500 Super Wheelspins, we've ended up with 149,643,865 credits, and we've unlocked 10 new cars. Let me know in the comments how close you were with your predictions and which rewards stood out to you the most. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and consider subscribing. This took a serious amount of time to put together, and your support genuinely helps keep the channel growing and motivates me to keep pushing bigger projects like this. Don't forget, I'm giving away a PC copy of Forza Horizon 6. All you need to do is like the video, subscribe to Berlin XPedition, and comment. The winner will be announced on May 1st, 2026. The road to Forza Horizon 6 is on. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.
This is the rhythm of the